Welcome to the Mighty Minute News, Views and Education.
I'm Angela DeMarco.
And I'm David S. Hogan.
And we are Mighty Tripod Productions.
Today we're going to talk about getting into character.
Getting into character.
Or finding a character as you experiment with your lines.
ABC, always be creating. So why not always be creating a character?
So I don't know much about doing a Scottish accent, but I got this area and this beautiful tam on top of my head. And I thought that, if I was going to try to do a Scottish kind of accent, I'd call the people over there at the Seattle Voice Institute, because those people could help me write out.
I also would recommend highly that you create when you're on your own, because you never know when an actual character, such as one of these, might come across your table. Or create one for yourself. Make your own movie with a Brit, or perhaps a Scot, or perhaps Seattle, or maybe a little New York, a little coffee talk, a little coffee talk.
Seattle kind of, Southern? Seattle?
Did I? Seattle?
I made him kind of
made it a little bit earthy.
Kind of.
A little bit.
Seattle's a city now. We're kind of.
So what would be a Seattle one?
I don't know. We're kind of neutral.
Seattle would be neutral.
Seattle's neutral, isn't it?
So Seattle.
Is there a Pacific Northwest accent? That is a question for our viewers.
Many who do not live here would say yes.
So we got, when we work with our students, we quite often talk about character. So sometimes it is very external, You put on a new costume, you put on some funny glasses and maybe a hat with hair and a different shirt, and, you see how that kind of ornamentation affects your behavior. But when you don't get to be as drastic and as huge or
maybe
as
just more like this, it could be something as simple as just adding a dialect. But it's always great when you guys can go full out. So I say play with both, explore. Special shout out to Peggy and Mark, because that's where we found, what's your name?
My name is Ronnie.
Where we found Ronnie.
And the shirt too,
So from us to you, always be creating, ABC, and...
Always be a character.
Be mighty.
Don't be afraid.